A group of American soldiers were watching a film when something completely unexpected happened. Between laughter and teasing, Mike suddenly froze in shock. The woman on the screen wasn't just some actress. It was his own wife. He shouted, in disbelief, "That's my wife? That's my neighbor. I even lent him my car." The mockery from his comrades only deepened his shame. How could he be risking his life on the battlefield while his wife betrayed him with the man next door? Furious, he stormed out. Mark, curious, decided to rewatch the scene. But fate is merciless. Not long after, Mark called his girlfriend. Breathless, she claimed the noise of a compactor outside was from her neighbor. Then, without hesitation, she ended the relationship and hung up. The message was clear. Mark had also been betrayed. To drown his sorrow, he decided to throw a party in the barracks. That night, laughter and drinks filled the air. But the new recruit on guard duty, while roasting sausages, accidentally burned some rags. The flames reached a crate of flares, and the sudden explosion lit up the entire camp. Believing they were under enemy attack, the soldiers bolted in terror. By the time they realized it was just an accident, the damage was done. Their position had been exposed. The next morning, Mark was harshly reprimanded by his superiors. As punishment, he was ordered to burn all the accumulated excrement from the camp and, of course, became the laughingstock of the platoon. The weight of betrayal, combined with humiliation, shattered his mind. In a fit of desperation, he pointed his weapon at a recruit, then handed him the rifle, begging the terrified boy to shoot him. The young soldier nearly wet himself, pleading for mercy. But Mark's breakdown wasn't just about jealousy or punishment. He was the Army's finest marksman, a born sniper who dreamed of glory of eliminating enemies from miles away. Yet life in the barracks had become nothing but repetitive drills, desert patrols, and the insane pastime of making scorpions fight each other. The only distraction in the endless monotony. Everything changed with the Gulf War. Mark believed he had finally found the chance to prove his worth. But reality was crueler. The desert was a purposeless hell. Hunger, heat, and boredom. Until, one day, enemy bombs rained down on the camp, sending everyone running in panic. Everyone, except Mark. The man who had longed for war simply froze, paralyzed with fear, unable to move. When silence returned, he realized his uniform was soaked with urine. The American command retaliated with overwhelming force, sending thousands of troops. But when they reached the enemy's stronghold, they found nothing but ruins. The opposition had already destroyed everything themselves, setting the oil fields ablaze before retreating. The sky filled with black smoke, and the stench of defeat lingered in the air. It was then that Mark received a special order. Within 2 days, he was to find and eliminate the enemy commander. The sniper, who had dreamed of this moment his entire life, now stood before the mission that would define his destiny.